Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 4th episode of soloing every housing gauntlet in Wizard101. Today we've got the Grand Tourney Arena, not to be confused with the Spiral Cup Gauntlet. They are pretty similar, but this is the Grand Tourney Arena that's kind of modeled after like Avalon. It's got a lot of Avalon type enemies. And let's go on over to the wiki where we can look at each fight, see what the cheats are, see what the fights are. And this one, just like the Spiral Cup Gauntlet, is just straight up bosses, I'm pretty sure. This one does have 5 instead of 6, but if I remember right, the cheats are a little bit more involved. So let's take a look. So this first one, he'll cheat cast a Dark Wind. At the end of round run, he'll summon a few minions if a wizard casts an attack, and then he'll sap power the minions. So if we kill him first turn, shouldn't summon his minions. And this is kind of the blueprint for a lot of these fights. So same thing here, just with myth minions. Same thing here with an ice minion, and then same thing here with a balance minion. But this one is has a little bit more things going on, with like a black mantle and a anti-trap cheat. And then we've got the final fight here. It's a double boss fight with a Brûlé Sucré, and he will cheat cast Steel Health, Spirit Armor, and then every 3 rounds he will do a Dark Tribute, and then every 3 rounds the Brûlé will Guidance. But they don't have any sort of like minion cheat, so you can kill them just whenever. So honestly, we should be able to run one deck for this whole thing, and I think that's going to be something that looks a bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we can add maybe a Tempest in case things just go incredibly wrong. And then of course we do have our backup hits here. But I think this deck should get us through the entire gauntlet. So let's hop in and see if we can get this thing done. And yeah, it's kind of like an Avalon-esque thing where you're fighting these guys for some reason. I think it's just like a tournament that you decided to join. This one actually gives us a Dark Wind, so we'll do a little bit more damage. But I think he has 80 resist. He has 40 resist. There's no bosses here that we should worry about the resist for, so we can kind of just steamroll as a storm. Like, this should just straight up overkill by a ton. Yep. And that is the first boss done. Am I close? Okay, I'm close to my gold cap, but that's whatever. If you're curious about what this dungeon drops, this gauntlet actually drops some energy gear. It drops the... I believe it's the Green Warden set. Here, as we're doing the second fight here, I'll look at the wiki. But it drops the Fairy Court and Pixie armor, which is energy gear. But it also has these wands. They're like mandolins and lutes. They're really cool looking. But those things only drop from the last 2 fights. So these first 3 fights in the beginning are kind of just whatever fights to help you get to the last 2 fights. That actually do have good drops. So hopefully we can get something today. If we can get any piece or one of the mandolins, that'd be kind of sick. But I'm not expecting anything with the way that Wiz drop rates are. This honestly might be the shortest episode in this series, just because of how easy this gauntlet is. And we are kind of speedrunning it right now. This one will be the hardest fight probably, because we might not kill with the Tea of Strife. Okay, we should be fine then. I was worried about him going first and like shielding. We should be completely fine here. That's 7.3, and then that'll be the same scenario for the next boss fight, which is the balance boss that has a little bit more cheats, but we're kind of just going to ignore them and just brute force him. I'm a little scared about the crit multiplier, because I haven't really been paying attention to the multiplier and how much damage I've been doing, but this shouldn't be an issue. I don't think I crit. Oh, god damn it. Alright. So he does summon a minion here, so we'll probably Frenzy and Tempest. So I don't... Well, this actually would kill. This would kill the boss. It's 160 base, 460 base. This should do like, I don't know, 2,000 or something. 3,000 with the crit. Now we just have to wait to kill this guy. Let's just cast it. It does more damage than the Stormlord. Let's see what this looks like. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. I've for sure seen the death and the balance one. Obviously the life one. I don't know if I've ever seen the storm one. That's pretty cool. Alright, did we get anything? We got a spiral shield and a mega snack. 2 mega snacks. Alright, but now this is the last fight. This is the, it's this guy, and then Brûlé Sucré. We're just going to Frenzy and Stormlord, and then Tempest out of it if either of them live, but this should kill both of them. And we're first, which is nice. Alright, here we go. It's the moment of truth. As long as we crit, there should be no issues. I didn't crit the last fight, and that's why it took a lot longer, but as long as we crit, there's no issues here. Alright, it did 9,000 to both, so we're good. Maybe we'll get a drop? That'd be nice. Please? Nope, we got absolutely nothing. We got 2 mega snacks at least. If you go through the rest of this quest, you get a housing item called Lady's Favor. I think it's like a little statue. But yeah, that was the shortest gauntlet so far. It might even be the shortest gauntlet period. I guess we'll see in the upcoming episodes. But if you enjoyed, I would definitely recommend farming this gauntlet because it has the good energy gear. It's pretty easy on a max. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.